We don't have to plan content for any videos. This crap just happens all the time. We moved about 100 yards today?
I don't know, 400 or 500 yards.
Maybe 400 yards.
Quarter mile, maybe.
Max. Okay. We barely moved today. And we went out for a nice dinghy ride, and then we came back and the boat's bleeding. It's ridiculous. This stuff just happens all the time. We are a family of 5 from Texas. We sold everything to live on a boat, and we have spent the past 2 years on our 1987 Marine Trader Tradewinds 47 trawler, exploring southern Florida and the Bahamas. We have seen the highs and lows of boat life. We are no longer making definite plans, just enjoying the journey. So join us on our adventures. We love our 9.5-foot Highfield Dinghy, Little Salty. She's been through a lot in 2 years and carried us through. We have patched a few holes after our worst passage, and she still leaks a little, but we love her.
Did you hear me?
No.
I just lost the dang down button off that thing.
Into the ocean?
Yeah, I hit the up button and it ding popped out. Down here somewhere.
Oh, I saw it go.
Yeah.
It should be at the bottom of the steps.
Well, the boat swings, so it's alright. I'll order a new one. It's like my 3rd one of those.
Is it corroding?
Yeah, it's just there's no better way. They're $9 or $12 or something, so I need to just buy 2 next time.
Our trips to the grocery store is a multi-step process, including taking the dinghy from the boat to shore, finding our car, and hopefully we didn't forget our keys, back to the dinghy to load the dinghy
No
up.
more boxes.
Okay, heavy stuff.
Lots of bagels and El Paso's burritos.
Okay, Carter, hop down and then you can untie and chase it.
Ooh, there's a big tarpon behind you.
Go please. Chase it forward.
Alright, we got so much groceries. We're going slow and
You
a way
hanging on
where
the
they won't get splashed,
I'm
right?
just hanging on, Dad.
No, we're going in.
Well, it's calmed down a lot, so hopefully we don't get real splashed.
Yesterday, the dinghy ride was terrible because it was super splashy. I don't know if that's a real word or not, but
What do you mean by splashy?
it splashed a lot. So much waves. Very choppy. For a dinghy. If it was our big boat, it would be no problem, but we were in a dinghy.
Did we come back wet or dry?
Half and half.
Oh no, I was soaked.
I was like 1/4. Wait, no, 1/3 wet, 2/3 dry. So overall, it's like half and half of everyone on what they were.
Many times, while taking Little Salty either to shore or back to the boat, we get drenched. We use dry bags when we can and garbage sacks to cover other things when we can. Where we are currently anchored, we dinghy across a small basin, through the mangroves, and out into choppier water to illuminate.
I want to be the one up there. I'll be on the line.
Now to unload our grocery haul. We all fall into place and make an assembly line.
Got it.
Just drag it over here.
Excuse me? I'm gonna deal with our dry bag.
How do you deal with your dry bag?
I take our home phone out whenever all 3 of us kids leave the boat. So I go to land, we always bring our home phone in our dry bag. So I just open it up, take out the home phone, close it back up, put the home phone where it goes.
What else is in your dry bag? What do you keep in there?
An air horn, we just bought a new one because our old one didn't work. a two-way radio. It may look like a walkie-talkie, but it's a two-way hand radio. Carter's bag of keys for like locks and stuff. It's the best. Reflectors and a mini screwdriver for some reason. And then also sunglasses and a mask. During this whole time that we were unloading all of this stuff, I don't know what he decided to do. Just leave. Yeah.
You're not helpful.
Carter, and we think you're lazy.
Our boat is bleeding.
Coming from the steering here.
That's not good at all. What happened?
Looks like a seal's leaking or something.
Well, we just moved the boat.
I think it probably blew a seal in there is what it looks like. We'll I'll go check out the main steering reservoirs down in the engine room. We'll go check that out and see what it looks like.
So why would this happen now?
Oh, because it's something that hasn't broke on the boat yet?
That's ridiculous. Do we need to bleach it now? It's stained?
It's an oil. I'll get a degreaser.
Still leaking. It's bleeding. Boat blood.
That was the power steering canister where we pressurize it. When we were coming up the ICW last year, we lost pressure. We lost steering, and it was because the pressure had leaked out of that. We pumped it up since then, and it's down about 10 psi. Normally, I think it was at 20 or 25. It was at about 10 or 12. So I just let all the pressure out because apparently I think that's where it must be going. So I just let all the pressure out, hopefully to stop that leak. I'll fix it later.
Well, while Chris fixes the leak on the steering, I'm going to make Machos tonight. We call them Machos because they're like man nachos, like heavy duty nachos. So I'm making the ground meat and then all of our ingredients, and I make it into like a lasagna. So I layer the tortillas, the meat, the cheese, jalapeno, tomato, onion, and then do a whole nother layer. Oh, and refried beans and taco seasoning and salsa. And then I do a couple layers of that in my casserole dish, and then I pop it in the oven. Come get your machos.
Okay.
What are you making?
We'll see.
I'll see. Machos for my manly man.
Ooh, those are good.
Don't they? Chopped him up. It's like literally like lasagna taco. It's delicious.
What do we think?
Well, we'll see.
So right now we are doing homeschool. We use a curriculum called Life Pack. It's all bookwork, nothing online at all. All we have to do is open it up to the section we're on, and once we're there, we read about it, then we answer questions. And once we are done with that, then Mom checks them, and then she talks to us about them. If they're all correct, which they usually are for math, then, we just move on to the next. But if they're not, she talks about us with it, and we try to understand it a little better. But other than that, I just have math, language arts, Bible, history, and science.
What's your favorite subject?
Math.
Why?
Honestly, with everything they have in this book right here, I could finish this whole book in maybe 30 minutes.
Let's do that.
Probably a good A.
What's your favorite subject, Chase?
Science.
Why science?
It just is. Well, science and art.
What's your favorite subject?
Math, and because it's easy.
Math? Well, what are you doing for math?
Long division and long multiplication.
Yeah. Is that what you're doing right now, a quiz?
Yeah.
Yeah. How you doing on it? Great. How long will homeschool take you, Chase?
Hour to 2 hours.
Not bad. What do you guys do after homeschool?
We read. Tablet, reading, Xbox, great courses. We have a cat reading. He loves books.
Do you swim?
Yeah, sometimes we do. Sometimes we do typing. Sometimes we do coding.
After homeschooling, chores, sports, everything's finished. It's time to go play in the water.